All right. I think we might be live. There we go. We are live. What's going on, guys? I hope you guys are all having an amazing day. My name is Ricky. This is Tech Fed Solutions. I'm sorry that I sound a little monotone. I'll try to be a little energetic. I'm gonna break it down for you guys very quickly. If you guys watched my video yesterday, I told you that I'm gonna be working towards swing trades a little bit more, and I was gonna make a video if you guys would like about like kind of how I see my career for a day trader now turning into more of a swing trader and what my goals are and how I'm going to get there and how I'm working towards that. So I think, you know, sharing my progress and my experience on how I'm going to make a transition over and still, you know, maintain my profits and what I plan to do and stuff like that. If you guys are interested about a video like that, feel free to let me know in the comments once this video finishes and in post. So, but I called out Gopro yesterday. Let's go ahead and move on over to Gopro. I think that would be useful. I called out Gopro. Very simple trend. It had a pullback to $9. Had a pullback to $9 the day prior. And then as of yesterday, one of the really cool things that I saw is that it validated that support at $9 and it was not going below it. So it kind of started to flatline and consolidate at that price point. With that being said, I felt like $9 was a pretty solid support. If you know anything about Gopro, Gopro has been on a continuous upward trend after the initial bounce that it had about like $8. And let's see if I can actually pull that up. So in big picture, 180-day analysis, I've broken this thing down multiple times. And you can see that after it had that support at $8, started seeing a pump, pulls back, and we expected a pump, and now it started to indicate signs of an upward trend. So just understanding that it's at a known support area on where it's supposed to be bouncing. It's above $9, and $9 being a technical support. I was like, look, I can cut losses if it drops below $9. Therefore, my margin for loss is very minimal, and that's what kind of gave me the better understanding that, and the reason that I called out Gopro at $9 was that, okay, I understand that the support is at $9. I'm going to wait for some form of indication that it's showing signs of an upward trend. And with that being said, I actually waited until it broke above $9.20. So definitely not the best price point. I don't care about getting in at the lowest point. I like to focus in and getting in when it's seen an upward trend. So I wanted to know that it could actually break that resistance level. I called it out that I'm going to buy in at 920, bought in at 920. Some of our traders got in, you know, at 910 the day prior to that. Some got in a little bit below 920. And today, market opened highs of 985. I knew I was swing trading. That's why I didn't make a video pre-market hours. I apologize. I knew that I was going to be swing trading. Therefore, because I saw that I was up, I was like, okay, well, look, if you guys could see, during pre-market hours, it was really building that support at $10 and $9.60. So all that really means is that it was holding well above $9.60. If you could see around this price point right there, holding well above $9.60. It was peaking out at about 980, hit highs of about 985. So realistically, at the top VWAP indicator, which is this red one that you can see right here, or this maroon one, validates that. That's a resistance. Bottom VWAP, which is my golden line right here, is the support line, 960. So that validates that. There's that margin of kind of support and resistance. So I was like, okay, I'm up right now. I want to make sure that I lock in profits, but that I also give it like, you know, some cushion for it to possibly continue trending up. So what I did was, am I going to, when people were asking me where was my stop loss yesterday, I had my stop loss at $8.98. The reason why is I wanted to give it that cushion. I bought in at 920 and I was willing to risk it, but not if it broke below $9. So am I going to keep my stop loss at that price point, or am I going to move it up? So if all of a sudden it breaks this trend right here from $9.60, if it drops below that, then I would, you know, stop loss out and lock in the profits that I had from 920. From 920 to 960, and that's pretty much what led to my success. Very simple trade. If you guys are part of the lesson library or the mentorship program, I broke this one down step by step, and a majority of our traders were able to profit on that swing trade. I'm mainly focusing on trying to guide them in the right direction and calling out quality stocks. So that's pretty much all I'm doing in the mentorship program, and just holding them accountable for their trades. There's always this form of risk involved, and I never tell them actually where to buy or where to sell. I just, you know, break it down for them as simple as I can. So if you guys like the way that I break things down, then that might be something that you guys would be interested in. But in the big picture, I saw Gopro have potential. I didn't want to give up any more of my margins. I saw that it had a support at the 960, put my stop loss there. It got triggered. locked in profits, and that's pretty much it. So I walked away from that one. I'm still in my swing trade for JNUG, so let's go ahead and pull that one up, and I'm going to break that one down very simple. So JNUG, so that one I bought in at 1780, and if you guys remember or can see, it's been holding pretty well above 1770. But if you guys know anything about JNUG and how it's been trending, it has a resistance around $19 to $20. So with that being said, big picture. Wow, I'm so sorry for the yeah. So if you guys could see, we're at a pretty low point for JNUG, and the high points are pretty much $19 to $20. So with that being said, I felt that, again, very simple breakdown, previous trend, that's where it bounced at, previous resistance, that's where it peaked out at. So what did I do? I bought in at the low point after it started indicating signs of an upward trend. Obviously, I can buy in more right now, and that's at a lower price point. I'm not very interested in that. All I want to know is that it's trending up. Great. If it is, I'll add more to my position. If it's trending down, then I'll cut my losses and move on to the next one. Very simple approach. And other than that, that's really just it. So that's going to be my position. If it drops below, I said 1750. I'll cut my losses there, as it should not drop below 1750, and if it does, then it's breaking its trend, and it'll continue trending down from that point forward. And then one of the other ones that I'm looking at, that I didn't call this one out, one of our traders did, and that is CX. So I want to make sure that you guys understand that. A lot of people ask me, hey, how is it that you find all these different stocks to trade? I either scan for them, and I've made a video about that, and in my lesson library, I show you guys step by step on how to set up your scanner. But also, how is it that I also am exposed to these other quality stocks? Well, because TechBud Solutions is a group of 50,000 members, it's a free group that you can join. So if you see value in that, it's the 5th or 6th link. It's a free Facebook group. Feel free to join. And then on the top pinned post, once you get accepted, you'll have access to the group chat. That's where we conversate. The Facebook group is just where we post questions, but the Discord group chat is where we have the conversations. One of our members has asked me, hey, Ricky, what do you think about CX? Broke it down. I was like, man, I see value in this one. Let me show you guys why. Very simple breakdown. Looking at the overall trend, seeing when a stock or a company is overvalued, undervalued, or oversold, right? So waited for the pullback and waited for it to break above EMA. I said that I'm going to wait till 820. It has hit above 820, but it has not closed at 820, meaning that it doesn't close the day above 820 and then open and continue to trend up. I want to see that upward trend. I really don't care if I buy in at 850. I really don't care if I buy in at 840. I don't care about buying in at the lowest price point. That's not important to me. I want to buy in when it's appreciating in value and not getting at the lowest price. I can care less about, it's not that I can care less about getting in at at the best price point, but I want to make sure it's seeing signs of an upward trend. With that understanding, I'm going to wait for CX to break above anywhere from 820 to 830 for me on this 180-day chart to be able to see that it's seen signs of an upward trend and trending above the EMA. With that understanding, I feel much more confident with my trade, and I understand that I'm investing in something that's appreciating in value and that's trading like it previously did on its previous trend. Very simple, nothing crazy. It's as simple as it can get. If you guys watched, maybe my video 3 days ago, I called out DGAS when it was at the support at 24. For those that were holding, hit highs of 27, over 10% profit. So for all those that are saying, hey, these swing trades are not as profitable as day trades, just ask yourself, these seeing the consistent profit and value investing just based on trend analysis on these higher cap stocks that are truly based on, indicators that you're investing in something that's consistently seeing signs of an upward trend. You buy when it's oversold and you wait for the actual bounce. It's a very simple breakdown. It's an approach that now I'm trying to focus on. And very quick breakdown. I plan to make a transition from, this kind of day trader, swing trader that I'm doing right now to a full-on swing trader. I want to focus on taking 1 or 2 positions a week with about a $10,000 to $15,000 position size. And if I can bring in the percentage growth that I'm bringing in weekly, then making a little bit over 10K a month would not be far-fetched. So that's really what I want to focus on. And as I continue to prove to myself, consistently with my swing trades, I'll continue to, you guys will see, I'll continue to, bring my position size up from, my normal of $3,500 to $4,500 and I'll bring it up to $5,500 to $6,500 and continuously progress as my consistent profits progress as well. I just want to make sure that I'm making the proper transition and that I'm learning how to walk before I can run with these full-fledged swing trades, because with more money that you are making on these higher cap stocks, the more money you can lose. So just take it easy. Don't invest in what you don't understand. You should not be investing based on my opinion nor anyone else's. If you don't understand what you're investing in, then maybe try paper trading first before actually taking your first position. Keep it very simple, and that's really just it. So let's go ahead. So we have a couple people. Let's see. That's a pretty good question. Colby is asking, how did you know that Gopro was going to bounce hard? If you saw my 180-day breakdown, it was just a known support area, and $9 was a technical support where it was holding very well above. I did not know 100%, but that's the whole point of risk management. I felt like my potential for profit is greater than my potential for loss. Therefore, I felt like that investment was worth taking. Because of that, I pretty much, that's all I really focus on. I break down trends, see if the risk is worth taking, and then I lay them all out. I'm like, okay, well, look, GoPro offers 10% potential for profit for 2% potential for loss. But, DGAS over here offers, 7% potential for profit for 4% potential for loss. I'm going to go with GoPro because the golden ratio, like I call it in my mentorship program, it is more valuable for me at the current position that I'm at, that I'm currently taking. So that's really just it. Ricky does need a new. Ricky hit me up with that PC. I know. Toxic does. So they're saying it's actually my Wi-Fi, not my Wi-Fi. I'm here visiting my family in California. So that's something that I was going to let you guys know. I believe I'm going to be collabing. I collabed with Ryan Hildreth, who's like an internet entrepreneur. So you guys can watch that video. We talked about cryptocurrencies, but I'm collabing with Graham. I'm just kidding. His name is Graham. And it's going to be most likely a real estate video since that's the market that he excels in. And then I think I'm going to do a collab with Tanner J. Fox. And then we'll probably just talk about a couple of things that we have working on. So thank you guys. So it looks like you guys are enjoying the live stream. Overall, guys, and I know this can be very frustrating, especially for those that are starting out. If there's so much information to be learned. Right, there's so much information to be learned, and just because you have access to the market does not mean that you should actually, just invest your money. People always ask me, "Hey, Ricky, how much do you trade with?" Well, my positions are about $4,500 at the most, usually for my day trades or swing trades. So, like, hey, I have access to $4,500, so you're making $250 to $275 a day. I can do the same thing, right? No, just because you have access to the money and access to the market doesn't mean that you can make what I make. That's why in the mentorship program and in TechBud Solutions, I try to guide people in the right direction when it comes down to, test the waters first. Don't risk $1. I have a bunch of free content on YouTube, and there's so many other videos on YouTube that are not even mine, that if you see value in, great. Watch them, learn, test it in a simulation trading. It's also like TD Ameritrade and its paper trading platform. No monetary risk. See if this is a market that you want to be invested in, and if you're passionate and you're seeing a consistent growth, then it's up to you as an investor to make the decision. Very simple. Don't overwhelm yourself, and as you continue to learn new things, write them down and test them. Make sure that you drill them into your brain and that you become consistent. It's the consistent, patient, and knowledgeable traders that really see success. There's some people like that can see 60 to 80% growth, but next month they can be down in their account. How? They don't know how to manage the risk. They don't know the foundations. Build that foundation for you, and kind of just always be willing to learn and to just be consistent. Don't try to be extravagant. Don't try to be crazy. At least that's not my style. Never mind. I don't want to say don't be. You be you. But overall, just like understand that there's risk involved. Just learn the importance of managing risk and have that like foundation built for yourself, so you'll have a better understanding on how to succeed in the market. So so how did you calculate the risk? I remember that you have an Excel sheet. Yeah, so the Excel sheet is located in the Facebook group, and if you guys are part of TechBud Solutions, you guys just click on Files, and then it's all provided for you in the Files section. Yeah, it's uploaded by me. It's the PBP checklist, 100 growth plan Excel sheet, and I think those are the 2 Excel sheets that I created. So what's up, Carlos? That's really just it. So thank you guys again for everything that you guys do. If you guys would like to be a part of TechBud Solutions, again, the link is in the description. It is a free networking group. If you guys are just starting out, I think that could